Today's Coach on the Couch, sponsored by Fleet Farm. Get crazy low pricing on toys at Fleet Farm. Going on now, save up to 50% on all toys. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski, visiting today with DC Everest girls basketball coach Koleman Schilling. Coach, before we get started, just remind the audience how many years you've been coaching at DC Everest, and then why coaching? What is it about you that says I'm a coach?
Well, this is my second year at DC Everest. The reason I got into coaching, it didn't really happen for me until about my senior year in high school, where I decided that coaching was something for me. And that's huge credit to the coaches that I had at my time in Marathon, from my football coach, Todd Stoffel, to my basketball coaches, Jeff Reike, Jack Culhane, Claude Cyber, Adam Jacobson, and then my baseball coach, Steve Warren. It goes beyond the X's and O's, those life lessons that get instilled into you through the sport. That was something that I wanted to do for others. And, I have a passion for the sports that I coach. But for me, it's giving back. Like what the coaches gave to me, I just want to give it back to other players throughout my time as a coach.
So just kind of wrap up last year's team. You had 7 seniors on the team last year that we said goodbye to. Maybe just one last time, kind of reflect on those seniors and what they did for you as a coach, what they did for the Evergreens basketball program.
Mm-hmm. No, the tremendous job. I mean, it's not easy, especially as a senior, to have a new coach come and then to kind of relearn everything. I mean, you're asking someone to basically drop everything that they have learned in some sort of ways, and then all of a sudden get coached by someone new. And it's not easy to be put in that situation. Huge kudos to those 7 that stuck it out and helped turn this program hopefully in the right direction. Their leadership, the way they handled themselves, not only on the court but off the court as well. They really set an expectation for the younger classes, and hopefully they continue to follow in their footsteps. So, I thank them. They're going to be they're going to have a special place in my heart for them, based on the fact that was my first team, my first group of seniors in the high school program.
Let's preview this year's team. We'll start kind of big picture, and then we'll narrow it down as we go. Expectations and goals. Conference championship is always a goal. I'm sure that's written down somewhere. What are the expectations for this year's group of Evergreens?
We never really got over goals this year. We just worry about ourselves. We worry about coming into practice, getting better each and every day. Because sometimes I think we lose sight in what we're supposed to do when we start looking at other teams and then the down the road projections and things to that nature. Ultimately, I just want us to focus on us. How can we get better today? And I think, you do those things, you get rewarded for the work you put in, and, we'll take it day by day, and whatever happens, happens. I don't measure success based on a win-loss column. Success can be measured in many different ways. And we're heading into week 3, and I think we've been successful each day. We've been hitting the ground up, taking it day by day. I like where we're headed. It's a long season. Don't have a lot of players on the varsity lineup, but you know what? That's opportunity for everyone to play and prove themselves and get better. So goal wise, we want conference championship, we want the regional section, you can go on and on. But at the end of the day, if we don't handle ourselves, that stuff doesn't come.
Let's talk about this year's group of seniors. According to the roster that was handed to me, 3. You can update me if need be. What are your expectations for a senior varsity basketball player? I mean, some coaches want them to be an extension of themselves on the floor. Sometimes you want them to be the kind of that enforcer at practice to get back on task, get back on focus. What What have when I say senior expectations, what comes to mind for you?
Well, just that leadership, that extra voice, where it's not just me and my staff. But I want us to all have a voice. I don't want it to be something where captains are the only ones to talk. Because then it just starts to lead that to games as well, whereas we rely on them so much. You know, they're human; they need help too. So they need to. A whole team needs to know that they have a voice in things. But captain leadership based on seniors. You set expectations. You lead by example. Come to practice early, stay late, just go the extra mile. And the three seniors that I have this year have done that, and they're going to continue to do that. And our juniors, sophomores, freshmen, and youth are going to see that, and hopefully, they continue that trajectory of going that extra mile and leading by example and leading with a voice.
Give you a chance here to say some names with the warning ahead of time. I know when I say one name, we always leave ourselves with an opportunity for trouble to miss somebody. But as the season progresses, who are one or two of those names that people are going to become familiar with when they talk about DC Everest Evergreens basketball?
Oh man, I don't like getting put on the spot and leaving people out. I would say Braylon Byler, one of our seniors, and Katie Schultz. Those are two that I've been kind of leading heavily on as far as the ownership of things. But those two have done such a great job of handling that, and I'm starting to see it from my underclassmen as well. So I hate to leave all the players out because it's a team game. It's a program. I can go from top to bottom. They're all important. But those two, if I had to say anything, would be those two.
And I'll take the heat, Coach. Girls, if you left your name out, come at me. Let me know, because I'm the one who put them up to that. Game expectations. Folks are at your game. They're watching. Home, away, whatever it is. Regardless of what it says on the scoreboard, people that are watching your girls play, how will they know that things are going according to Coach Schilling's plan?
Well, hopefully we start taking care of the ball a little bit more, being fundamental in the game of basketball, dribbling, passing, the things that you need to just take care of, the things that you can control, and effort. Okay. Bring in the energy. Last week's game didn't go according to plan, but what I loved that I saw from rewatching the game was that, Megan Zemke ended up making the last shot kind of at the buzzer. And if you didn't know the score, you would have thought that was the game winner. And what I saw last week too is we had all kinds of players diving on the ball on the floor for a loose ball. I mean that stuff, that's contagious. You see one person diving for a loose ball that someone else wants to too. They want to be a part of that. So energy and effort is something that they're going to really start seeing a little bit more of as the year goes on.
So, as we begin to kind of wrap things up here, again, visiting with DC Everest Evergreens girls basketball coach, Coach Schilling. We talked about expectations a little bit earlier. What makes it a successful season? Maybe there's not 3 or 4 playoff wins or something like that. But when you begin to kind of look forward into the season, what makes it successful? What makes any season a successful season?
It's just such a hard question to answer, because there's so many ways you can go about it. For me, is it successful to win a playoff game or two? Is it successful to be undefeated in the regular season? For me, success is based on, did you get better? All right. Did you improve as a basketball player? And most importantly, did you improve as a person? That's success to me. And I've been seeing success all around this whole season so far. Record doesn't show it, but each player that has stepped in this gym from day one to today has gotten better. That to me is success. It's not the win-loss column for me. Never will be. It's not what it's about. These players, they're here for a reason, to have fun, enjoy the time they have with their teammates. That's success to me, is enduring that these kids are just kids, right? They're here for a reason. They just want to have fun, and and continue to get better each and every day. And that's for sure they happened so far in these first couple weeks of the season.
Coach, last one here. Talk about people in the gym, because it wasn't that long ago we were telling people to stay out of the gym. So a chance for you to remind the audience that not only come on down and support your girls, but it means a lot to have people there. It can actually have an impact on the game at times. But so just remind people to come on down and support your girls home and away this year.
Yeah, please do. Pack the stands, be loud. Our players feed off of it, and hopefully we start to do some stuff that you have a reason to cheer about. So stop on down to the Evergreen Gym. Continue to watch, continue to have support in us. We appreciate you. Thank you.
DC Everest girls basketball coach Koleman Schilling, best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.